Margaret Thom Commissioner Johnny's not gone. Let us join you Tuesday. Good afternoon, Henry. Commissioner of Northwest Territories, submitted Bill Yatıé. Bill 25, Workers' Compensation Act. Bill 36 Petroleum Kesgalata Act. Bill 37, Bill 39, Environmental Nihati, Bill 40, the Act. Bill 41, Bill 42, tax on the Bill 43, Income Tax Act. Bill 46, Public Lands. Bill 48, it's a Hamilton Act. Bill 54, the Statutes Amendment Act, and the Bill 56, the Act to Legislative Assembly, number 2, Bill 57, Ita galata hati ita Employment Act e tunalde. Bill 68. Ita hati tentang la galata hati se. Mercy show. Mr. Speaker, John members to the C. Robert C. McLeod doing the late John. John asked me the hati John it's a man get see. You caregivers down there. Ya secretary yang niza da tu cha yu ta cha men be to a ans ne de si hati ta antia ne cha cha men ge hata pan te ha da tu government program su ta gar pata la ha ne da ha 18th legislative assembly si tu e da action ta ans ne be chu tis ne cha cha men ge ya e hatu ans ne be cha tu cha be khona te ha e thought that e till kuna hatu to halna teha e betor are ita hati program se e ita continuing service action plan hulje sa department of health and souls e hatu ka gala nada e the two plans see the two e change regions and territories ya yung partners who hatu to halata ita GNWT department e the hiring lots of government to non government you had a high housing corporation had a telegala had to the quantal base of net hiring la chile a two health center see had to the partners who had to the a aunt nedo had to be quantateha Northwest Territories Health Service the authority, Herbert Health and Social Service Authority, King Charles Community Service Agency, that Ubalata, see how to Ulia, the Paid Family Caregiver Pilot Project, Hulia, John October Community had to, John the two hiring law. The project see the Ashton 20% had the halti that by 2035. John government. GNWT hai le ha da tu bcha ti li ha e da tu as ne cha tu e da hai la cha ti se November 2 2017 e ha tu as ne ha la sna cha e da tu cha chaman ke ya skat ha the programs al ya tu e categories health and wellness qual income assistance e ha tu ta teacher community service there the report seniors access program hulje te sinere cha senior society halato yara the report see that the two see that don't they see cha men ge ya the two programs start last 27 2018 the two this last GNWTC the two penalty ta on the set daily the on the shame you report say all government union law that do John Department of Finance Executive and Indigenous Affairs, Tsompanilia Department of Health, Soil, Education, Culture and Planning, Department of Justice, Municipal Community Affairs, and NWT Housing Corporation. Reports to GNWTC two programs that allow her to see a union. Two programs that allow see a union. Then Chani Banzu had to regional NWT seniors with ZTC ha. Information has see GNWT that do you know near that do them on the dinal TC does on the pa. Do reports here to either program see John units of Nanke. You to toilet. Inter-right clinical information system who hold yada. Had to note on see a new healthcare that in Canada gaya. Do continuous service action plan that. Enter a home care see that do near but that in her. Do the clisser last year, you because clisser you can help to them. You had to enter a sisterized system, chance of money about that is all yada. Enter I see the case manager, home care professionals who do them see. The Aberdeen 2 prevention manage who had to see that on Bonnie ladder. You clisser allow. The answer is all at the you had to test the Telasi had to do the computer channel. You can zoom to the power at that. Government Northwest Territory see that do the house company loud that do John Osnet the corner deha. A without audit that do foster what's a governmental organization see that do goal on see that do done never have Department of Municipal Affairs like that NWT Senior Society NWT Record Parks Association on had they see how you lana they see had to what nala they have but not that do job either do them halala see on the not say NWT search community see either do environment gov you had to tool kergalata he's on the halala see on the see have suddenly to party have the health authority elder abuse you have to that set there. You had to John on that Petinal Tier, John, you love that they say you must have a let out the two penalty. You kiss one now, but you're not down at there, John. The higher lot they say. You see your report sheet the government in it and the two Dinal Q, the two service dollar see her. You must see Lucy NWT Senior Society see. You the two would say new the two John, to Nunta. You the two Tagalo test from the Mega I see. You talk on the ZTC ha. You talk quant the null TC on the Arsenal, the Summer do the continental TC. John government a union again, John members DTC. Northwest Territory Housing Corporation C. Aberdeen 2 had to a union again that do something low, that do quality. John August 1st, 2019. Seniors 9plex building Fort McPherson Town. You had to quality some laws and had to the Department of Health and Social. You the hiring lot it was at here. You do corn don't see. You ask not there, but corn not there. But you the hiring lot that you see not there. Aging place will you. You do on service dollar city, but at here. You 9plex design hall ya ask nether. yung datu naza teo hatu ta datu yung naza teo hatu elnis aging place will get kayung la te si be khonu thila de NWT Housing Corporation si public housing Northwest Territories Housing Corporation si tana hati samarte si hati pate housing engagement survey si nuashna hati single housing nubik dinal tisne August 2nd 17 unit building halya in nubik Old Sydney apartment of the tu sampanilya si corporation si housing dinal tisi tu ke hunzona za teu khonda thilo dinal tisi haymi la za tesi Northwest Territories Housing Corporation si alu tan halagala nara continue teu hatesi jaman ke si Northern Pathway to Housing Pilot Project si the continue za tesi jabula che gonfan tu tan hatu samar teu khwa purnilo hate tala si peseti ha thousand Northern Pathway Program sulye khaya lansi hatu ta partners halagala now support program patala chang tanapa ta tanabitsi khwa tinor te si chang government si tu khwa ta lao ta tu champa lao patinal tu ta khwa hayun la tinal ti si Northwest Territories Housing Corporation si tu khwa union as in da tu tambatsa tili kes when now hatu khwa pa tala nere ha lel si ha tu chang government cha no te de chang Sunday hate ko ta tu la hil si si tilia da hate John government si John tanapa yung tu kertlis kwa hunal tanha tan hunal tanha ke ke hatu ke swena na za te ha cha hatu ta champa tsela government si 80th assembly tu mandate nu tong si hatu cha post secondary education tsete si tan hunal tanha tu tlis khonta la tu champa te tlepati Economic Territory overarching post-secondary education legislation hulyare tu tamhonal thanasi cha chamen ge ya metna cha tela de tu khetam zon tamhon chkhui honal thano tu ta we ta tlis khon chho chan de ha tu khenazon hulya se ta legislation se khenazon keswa now hatu cha tlis khon khet tamhonal thana tu chenda ta post secondary education goal ta se hatu table asle hata cha Dëne Sųłıné Yatıé government post education framework John was a government see ayuntan halyas to ta post education halyas to hatu ayuntan si John chaman ge ya ta to tlis kho chosen hatu chkhuyang tan to community engagement halyas si ta no cha government tlis cho kho hatu tan hanol tan ha cha chaman ge yu tan chana te si chaman ge ya ta kertlis kho ta gartlis kho hanol tan ha ta martis kho ta law hate si catch equip purneo kenazon and the ket them whole tan ida tu nu tansi nil ida ida tu ta tsukui honal tansi ida tu wiklis kwancho tan tsukui honal tan ha ida dinal tisi chan nan gaya ida tu hayun lana za tu ta dinal tisi ida tana holja the transmission Rural College Polytech University Janat Hain Delsi Sinyeda Law Project the terms of reference for the Academic Advisory Council and Untitled the website built the Academic Advisory Council Hulye the governing body tele you had to collect an halala now the door types of Delsi ha ida two member institutions of Canada KRC. You can say it to Perta. Ida two administrative, the two council of Yasi, a touch a del Siha. Don't hide answer, a Governor General, the Governor North New Rural College C Foundation review, a tall rights on to plan a share. A planner C. Ida kaila da tu ke ola na si ida tu thai tel si ai college si ai plan holding si da tu campus communities ke ola na regional centers sa hayun la na chile si ida sa education regions ke ya ai hatsin tel tanda ida Polytechnic University si ida do ketsa kui honol tano da do not and hol tanlade Department of Education C ida cure education advisory hilje da do sa kuizene si da do title grade 7s and how to punidir ida advisory C it's a kui hola now ida do nede si da do la how alus nine and si nede ha it's a crazy that do the class allow John do law and the charts of Nangaya. A copy to the Nether had to pick a lot. NWT labor data 78% a healthy lot post-secondary education between all tiers now. A assumed the Mahal NWT post-secondary students Sibakite, some party with say to apprenticeship. Ida tu labor market program dalase ida tu tana pile ida tu cha sampa tlela ha ida sinya da tu sti tel de san ida tu tlis chok ha tu ta chukui honal than cha yu tana pa cha chaman ke ya ha ne da ha John Clerk's table, John Ogata. Anthony Whitford Ogata, former commissioner, former speaker, minister, former member, sergeants at arms, honorary clerk at the order of the NWT, Mr. Whitford John House Ogata. Mr. Speaker, Joe McBride, Buffalo Joe, Order of the Northwest Territory Ponte. Ida tu tan pagala nasio, ayunta tu chanan ke tan pagala. He honor and charter to Northwest Territory C. Ida tu tan pagalya. Tan san Buffalo Joe C. Ayu tan atlas kesla da kule. He thought on how young leaders at the Joe McBride Buffalo 1970 Union Sir. Hachan Solona guides and had to the Pagalana. He to do mines halala now. He thought Jotaya to the Honourable Minister DC3. He had to the Tanu Minister Buffalo 52 registered airplanes with Red Deer, Herbert, Yellowknife, Cure Service, the Pacific, Australia, International, Ayupatu, Ice Pilot, they had a TV series that on Harala Nile, the two Buffalo, then Hal Hatera, it's a queer. The two businesses was Ken Haralana, Buffalo Josie, Buffalo Airways, then it's a had to chance on Nanga had to NWT, Buffalo Joe, not here. It's all seen, it's a 2 in last year. Buffalo Joe Panata, Herbert see. He kept seeing us so had to done Haralana. He had a young man get some result out of it. He had it done upon the child ladder. Had a contract or seat on the hiring law. He had to seat in all TC had to done a seemingly. You done Sagolia. A season started. He had to collect and send it, non need a quart to Tantrelli in a day. A heart ticket but sell it. He had the Silla. A Thursday. Sanko Yalin to Santo Hulde to the he had to done it anyway. He thought we had to John Hunter a quantum so he had to Christmas presents a little panasne. He see thoughts in there. He had to Tambacinas or had to done Halgalana. Hasn't Solona guys and had to done Halgalana. He Buffalo Joe McBride ordered the NWT Panta Marcia Lucy. Congratulations, Lucy. He honor Bantan. John Junior Advisory Council seat, Pharmacare seat. He reported law. He do government of Canada see that do tan Halgalana, territorial government out, provincial government Halgalana. He do he yuntana pa do naiti halata. He public health care prescription coverage on lila. Don't thoughts out of the all theatre. He the universal system there. He do Canadian see that do naiti in all theatre to be nice near to 350 a year haunted. Either to see that TC that do employers had to see 750 had to connect honey. The Canadian Drug Agency see either do prescription drug native in all TC. Pinal 2 January 1st hold there 2022 January 1st 2020 yuntana pa hatu jan naitiha the programs halasi khantana sida ya leo hatu tumre hate de beka atase the two Canadian sea la to naiti khanati ko the chal ira de bechati the two cha $5 billion a year had to government see had to Canada had to for care see had to all that to do the council see that do the employees see the insurance what they see either do Honourable now that do report Minister of Health Social Services either do John either do medical see that do hot and panoni ansi risker. Mr. Speaker, Northwest Territory, 1 0.3 million square kilometer. Ita sa city kun jela hati tamate. Ita na chani sao sita penatio. Iketa tu keto te bener tichule. Ita hayun la chile ye ta tan hagalasna. Iketo te yenere. You ni cha territories legislator tightly see. Ida tu ni galata see. Ida tu ta ikena zo su pe galata. Ai hayun la chil hatu pe galata see. Ta no it's a land department see. GNWT devolution agreement haljan lede. Ida tu John Haljan, John, what's the neighbors? We Western Sea. Ida tu John devolution was 16 years ago. Carolina. Ida had to cross from near Keton to Gorchenle. Ida legislation or the two. Ida tu Nirolata had to see the two administrative in sea. A law administrate Kednazuk. Ked burn long to us, Kedison Aliale. You learn a charter song. You regulation Walatasi. You heard Ked burn nail no John was a government John Northwest Church. He done a Pagaletasi. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. 18th Assembly, Puniville, land rights. Ida tu mandate don't answer. Ta halaha sincha. Ida tu priorities C. Land rights seljatas on the retail ha. Ida tu sampatlele hatele. But ni kedon to corchelas. Ida tu C how nail head. Ita tourism tatanone tilo hete cha neolatio. Ita si sampun lado. Cha nan ge si. Ita tu land rights hete si South government hayun la si. I keto the tu toil in si hatu ke galena tole. Nera si hatu ke galena. Hata the sushi haloleta. I keto tu ha si. 18th Assembly Achanete Ida tu hati sin tatana major pre desho kecho meitisi non tere yasmo hati de la tu penil tana Ida Lauren Cha hatu penla hatu ta keton te si ko yele Ida tu cha hatu kagala na si Ida tu public government we kagala ta si 2000 had to have on that. Chance on Monday, we call China. The agreement that last year. Either do fair resolution or utilities. Lord, don't take on that. Had to Mr. Speaker. Either we had to wrestle now. Either do land rights to self government agreements. A 19th Assembly seal there. A civil curriculum, lot of charter had to be thought that. You see the galas na lade. See who nile low income champas na halagalata. Ita yung champas ganas had to at least a seed nicely. You had to insurance who had to see that he had it. 2018 Jaden Power. Western Canada $1,200 insurance money. It's a mercy to out there. The do climate change we need low insurance costs who see that he. I saw someone on some seats we had a person Birds and Gadio Insurance Company hado. Ita si ta do insurance dan nila. Ay consul nesne. Ay housing corporation si hadi kwambe chen. Ay hadi si. Hal ne ha. Ay hadi si. Ayida program C da housing program C. Core need program C da hayun la si bika galata. Ayi nona tan hutlawi ke galan nare. Ayida tu chan hadu bikwan sanaratil. Bata ada tu da kwan tabe tsen si. Ayi hadu siya bacay tire ke tatu champa ke nesa. Ayi hadu kwan tita hadu bika galata si. Ayida kwan si. Halong gaitan yena zadar ha si. Housing corporation si. Ida tu kwan patiu hadu da kwan si. Ida tu program tala si. Such a constituency DC. Ida hadu da sida tiu hadida. Ay seniors la de la. Ida insurance company si hadu dan hawala nala de. Ay keda tu insurance rate si. Law insurance company Herbert. Mercy, Mrs. Peter. Northwest Sectors Housing Corporation. Keda tu dan halala nasida tu policy C. Applicant had to insurance between applicant with ILO. Housing Corporation. The two loan C that tu insurance C that not near in la lila. Keda tu the insurance don't TC and seti. Family Service Quality Improvement Plan. Auditor General last year that DC. The two government see how to them heading. 2014 Auditor General reports had to. You had to see it Nazwile had to nigga. That Charlie Mills a quick John Kernate, John Mengaya. The two policies that see the two done to create healthy. The two the respect sections. The two done family and services beside you. The two to create. The hearing la beside you. The done how you two had to Dëne Sųłıné to create the see her. The hearing la that's at there. Seek on it how the agreement la see that the hiring la see. That's a quick service party. You on track, Katie. You hunt to see how there. You had to go see a minister. You action 70 action night. You had to see on because you do process halata. You process see how to bring local chocolate. The Auditor General's reports here to social workers to create halal da hits at the later. The outcome see. The two to create how to care how to create how to see care but they have. The two it's a part-time quantity was the guard as well. It's a quick care not they low. It's a don't see care not they see. the advocate had to John Northwest Territories. So quit not they see white space and had to call it the two John the two queen not there had they see the service na zone yard to queer. You see had to dash from her golas no had it. Regular gave Hardesty September 21st, 1945 Tanale. Tadel Guide. He had to touch on you had to the yet you had 1959 at her school entry. Jadel Bagayo, a new Bexano. 1960s, Fort Simpson, Honourable. Dear Guides and had to at least come either. Great Seven had to at least come either. Mr. Hardesty, see. Melze Badeo, it's a Sabade. Haida, 200 miles a week, see, had to draw David Horsey, Shia, had to say ice here. A research yards and had to a cruise night there. 60 Martins all time though. He had to jump, it's a family hell all that though. So lot to need hands there, Sargada. He had to share nice here. He had no zone, Shanty Johnny, don't snowmobile at the Lenny. He was on LCC do. Thomas Kennel, $2,000, $1,000, one great daughter. Hardesty was a good son, see. He done a hell now had a politics, see. 1972, then hell, band council name, young lay. He told the Shepherdy. Don't show you an alty. Elders Committee had daughter. He the development board, he got though. He politics, see. Done a good young. He thought done a bagel nasi, all lassie. He thought cigarette city no here. He couldn't get up the null tube that do with all that I had to be near. Mr. Hardesty, Halusi, Marcia Lucy, that's your region, Northwest Territories. His constituency, I said that he the two John had to federal government see do plastic sea 2021 Pitulene. You had to you none gets on how to ha. You plastic without any lie, you two but pipes down clear. You without any line. GNWTC to a waste reduction see on tell. The two strategy all day. The assembly see the two Kerala single-use plastic see how to waste management see how. The NWTC non-done see how to it had to Tumulia Sina Nisi, the two jump down the plastics. The two done the cash incentive had to waste management see how to Old Coal Yukon's 2012 see that do waste to energy facility Newton 2014 see how to waste how to land for all telo that do the see how to waste management see Nazoi Carolina General WTC the higher ENR office or use on how to not there. The collection point lila there. That do plastic that styrofoam but then lila there. Yet done non salt done sai Carolina. It otherwise seeds I had to NGO. That do ni kena zumpanati hatu da garbage ni dilo hatu da hazatel ita plastic bedat insi itu ta non ta yana itu business wa yung tan swashino government hatu ita tu plan ha ta kune don te hasi ita si channel telsi ita sale do halne ni chen premier tu ita premier da tisi atu nai because ada ita tu sigala tasi ita tu chansi chan suk we chanan ga da ti tu nu te you nere betau ni la tho tu ni dilo ita tu ni dil si betani nalge ita hayun la si da tu pute ita tasese ti si ita tu ni dilo betau ni la si cha ita betani tu cha betani tatlero tu ni dilo ita kunde betau ni la beta ita ta time change ayun sala ta hatu te beta au hatu ita tu chan ta tu tunul tersi betalke ha chan tu territories ha ansi trade ta law hate si premier ni cha tu hatu norlian hatu ne tu si gala ta si hatu si lail si hatu hal ne ha tu chan tu champa ha law tu khonta se hatu ta la si ta chikeo airport ta si hatu bika gala ta si tu hatu chan ne ne ti ne ita tu Dëne Sųłıné halala tazi köneri teli ha kenazo nina so ita tu tatsan kasi salnezan masi posto chiza wa chiza janogata Mercy Executive Director Senior Societies Northwest Territory C ita Suzette Montreux janogata River North. John, since our girlfriend partners, Mr. Lafferty, you just got just quite delicately, just got the welcome hallucinating. Yellowknife South. Mr. Speaker, that's Yellowknife South cancer. Caroline wasn't like John. You candidate is Slinghani John election there. Yellowknife South. Mr. Speaker, John Thom's constituent, Yellowknife North, we had the social advocate. Yellowknife thoughts of a good chance that do Arlene Hasheta. We had the National Advisory on Poverty. Arlene, congratulations on it. Jose Clement, Director General, College Nordic Francophone Banla Hadis the Tish Konate. Tony Whitford the Janakata. NWT Senior Society's Executive Director, Sutsat Montre, Frame Lake Residency. It's on there. Two thoughts that Honats in the thoughts that still high at the end of the Mr. Speaker. Mr. Not Tana Nukata, who said Montreal, Josie Clement, College Nordique, see. Halabahal Nile the education on that TC. He next assembly seat that do the Lana Charles in C. He the Yuntsukui Honol Tanha, the Baalana. Mr. Speaker, I don't know what the now to do, John. He said, dear, they had to the Golas now see. John Galrietta. He John with the health promotion see. John Gallery na kata mo, nune. Ita tu support na lao, ita tu no hawale now. Ita Anthony Whitford, ita Anthony Whitford no kata. Welcome, Lucy. Mr. Speaker, Alphonse the Caesar John. He thought that he done Halala and Sultan Sea had to done Halala. He Alphonse the Tanazon had to think chant and Paralana. He hiring Lassie. Alphonse, welcome, Lucy. He Lana Charity Mercy and Lucy. What's your stuff? John Mutton, city constituent, Cleveland. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Health and Social Service Risk Curhasi. Don't deal that high on either. I don't deal with Curha. Either than a yacht deal see that Port Nelson Hospital see. Either Department see, John Manga. Ita MOU Fort Layard si le na Hanny Boot to Fort Nelson tani kwa hal jain daw. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Territorial seat Government C Healthcare Service Nelson Halagalina Agreement C Fort Layard and that una Hanny Budo hati C ita pa service ita MNU Cred night elikuli altubi ka galay tada ita agreement C ita Fort Nelson akutan yakwana tada ita health and Johnson nangere hatu ita tanapsa tiu Fort Layard on night tel hada ita tu ika galay now ita tu standard operating procedure si ita hatu bikalata ita tu service ta BC hatu bikalata ai hand posters wa yo no tere ita community leader si hatu bikalata hada ita procedures ta palya si ai Fort Nelson si ita tu tan kon bikalata si ai meeting te hal na hada September Dëne Sųłıné. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Minister Mercy. Minister C. Honourable ni MOU Cloda no teha ta hiring la ye next in ha. Ida tu da department ke galana tu tapay ni khule District Health and Social Services that do Keralana. So, Mr. Speaker, a MOU canon telecole, he has shown the Fort Layard Halagalata, a roadmap that data, it a without a sea, a procedure C no tell, a BC Northwest Territory C. He held that toilet. He kept on to Abernethy to Vikaleta. He MOU Vikaleta see. Assume Vikaleta. He chantilti see an ete helicule. Had they could down the government testy see Carolina. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. But the staff see that do Carolina. Tung dia raja hati panas ti. Ita hatu bahalas ti nizun. Minister si. Ita minister court ni ga hati si. Hatu althum pikagalay tayo on nila hotel. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Keta Minister of course Shanikuli either to la child CC either to Department Health and Social Services either to care to Tanapa either Kenazu Tanaka new had to be Fort Nelson see had to be Kalatara. A minister seat I had to be either to ha see. Either to Newton see how to Galena. Member statement I see a plastic alata see that the federal government see that to ita yundan ga hatu ita a minister in natural resources a federal counted either two plastic that in see something to be done in la la Mr. Speaker, the plastic bags which are Northwest Territory without in see a minister Margaret the white plastic bags are in purity. A member selection, a young panel chin leather, a young tanahal, John Newton hiring laws not a decent and holiday to eat a single use plastic, habitat in plastic sea, but only all of that. Eat a nurse need a member policy. Eat a two John. Federal intention la data. Eat a business dollar see. Plastic knives bakolo hadu. But I see that too. Eat a problem in it. A single-use plastic ban the yada na so ha. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Tumpanat here. Kippeners there has it. Northwest Territory Sea. Single-use plastic had they see. You don't need to do the Saliali had to be calculated at the Johnson and yeah. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The two strategy no don't see me in the in the zone put in Kisala. The recycling facility had only in the department regional office the ENRC. He had the recycling had the senior yellow. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. My questions will occur. How to do what you call the start hasting. No need to do regardless see how. Department see. The recycling had to you had to the public see regardless see how. You had to service the power and not doing the sound at the collect. You need added to a single-use plastic to get one to be calculated. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The Department C. Had to municipalities are be calculated now. Waste management the Sichalan till had to be calculated the plastic ban but the Almeha. Department Haila Tolo. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Leadership and city that you don't see. Partners who had to be halalaitare. Northwest Territory see the municipal government had to see. No need to be calculated. Halia. Two decisions dollar see. You had to counsel the zone, had to John. Then how I see. You to plant dollar see. I want to meet all through her. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Minister of Health and Social Services. The two family service dollar see. Table area. Plants in the zone. Yellowknife see. Priorities from the 70 priorities and log at that data. Called improvement plan see. Action to alt in there. How do you call it? The stakeholders who had the a 2-year plan that Burnilla had there. Had that the cat will yard the do action see the timeline the Wikilia, not rights on high. The policy base who had there. He had there no need to do plan nil in see. How net will not right. I hade kuli I document see as we can all tare. I da action plan see. A hot azil yacht open ildan. Hade kuli hade sunti sanal ne toilo te nil in it. I da plan right there not care. Cat on the ship and retain the plant goes night say her. He that dinner tutor to family service. He had to see the season nature had to done how like that. A season because like that kid he the pressure let it to do the no pagatalana. No nose thousand had it done a last. He that training had to frontline staff had to done a other. He that do done halgalatan see. Then a son is one who halgatala now. He night see night action see night because all that on it. He hiding at the lip in Ildanda. Mercy. He that do that done with it. He does staff time to see. He that do the plants all now. He that reports it that auditor general see. He that do by Carolina see. He minister see. He that plans it done there had to improve it now to that. Mr. Speaker, a stronger families who did by program Halio, a Donald he is building stronger families who did see how to be get he ordered the general seat at the Western Sea. He without the kid to at least got nearly the Hatelo. The budget here 21 million the program here the benefit of frontline delivery letter the suit about the anti-military season the families how line out the court workers done them you nearly tell you the not kid it the families had to but that you had that's a quinal silo. The net government see it a Carolina. The family service had to Carolina on it. It not there yesterday. To quit not see had to the Galata. The quant always and anti-poverty commitment Galata. He service with it a support of Dalasi. It let the prevention it at which we had in LCC. Either do job support family seats at the Queen LC Jaha. You had to chew that over that DC had to you had to pilot project young later, but so come. Not kids are taught and had to be all that done. It's a Queen LC. Either two ideas dollars each and Northwest Territory had to be all like that. Either treatment had to be set you had to see. The crew had the dollars see. Either relationship dollars see. How long see can't do hills yet really. You do that. Had I did do the not TC. the application planting that on notes as no Pagatalai in a zone that they volunteer to Sanan Niro and Pagatalai it a dinal TC. It's a queer to become near Kwan. It a permanent care to Yachare. It a 2 Lyle CC. It a seat, Haljali, it a Auditor General that do C. Wilton. Had that done as well there. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. It a false statement, Mercy. It a Quihal na had to be penalty. It a do you cannot high low. It's not to what report is that. Mercy. Action plan a charter that will question on and had to be galata. I assume the Herbert only telecally. Lisa Quay Halata Siha. Had they called Sauce, who see? The 2 family services, 16 assemblies in Allian. You had to be galata. You had to done a whole night till the child advocates the legislative see had to be galata. John Northwest Territories to Allian Lacy. A family service law. To do education had to be galata. The 2 John Machiners Dalla see. Legislative ombudsman. The office of the legislative see how. He can't let kids will let it. It mandate la see the 2 jurisdictions that la see. The 2 review how to be galata. The Northwest Territories had to be Territorial Director. He ombudsman had to be galata. He had to John because let out the answer to be halaleta. He Bachal had to be galata. He had to John had to know that credit had to be galata. See, he did share the ombudsman. He the services halyaded as well. Member statements, yes, sir. Hato this chair, Point additional lady. Home insurance tablet sailor, Hatta in later day. A housing corporation's minister. The housing, the home insurance currency. Home insurance had to attend halalata. Home ownership the courses see that on the Pagaleta see. Insurance had to be denal TC to then hal. Family see unit had to service dollar see her. Insurance here can so jada her. Either do some new insurance dollar the hiring la see her. The see the cat insurance that they see how they do. I kone sort how there's district officer managers he health and health I chairs who had AC I panel thindered I you MLA job I government tilt AC that do kwana TC hatara nil enta do Mr. Speaker, Northwest Territories Housing Corporations had in let's at you had insurance ha. Mr. Speaker. You had to service Kenya Zuntan Pagaleta will start the chance and then Gayaha. You had to corn her than the Halaletade. You Tennessee had to kiss Petite, had to require Teha. The application in the elite night had to particular the sea insurance ha. You had it there. The insurance mostly is helitate. You see me will start देखो I release agreement see how to insurance not me has a data that lease agreement see housing in the house I see how to insurance will has a data you had to tana halal like that than hanil kana nearly tell see Northwest Territories Housing Corporations I see on that town kit up programs low income class that all did some about there do some by sit that here some coordinates at DC insurance to it's any had to that deal at Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Homeowner see. Insurance penal tidala. Low income homeowner see. Two programs see bahalare. Insurance penal had to be set in here. John Northwest Territory see. Coin of tape and il there. I do insurance rates and the tape and il there. Northern programs are there. Care Major and Care Mobility home there. Homeowner seat insurance see. Member see at the Tanhali Teha, you but told there. Board members who managers who thought la see her. So Northwest Territories than Paula Tassi. They do some part and said did $100,000 who had to something said yeah. The commitment is here. They do it on holiday. Last weekend has seen that. He cannot know what job. The district managers who he can't do another. He done holiday. You job. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. The Housing Corporation C. The application to do some pahala. The insurance, but not near to lo. The group insurance, not near to lo district office here. The credit union to Haljalo. partners halagalaitada. Ida Yusikonitao. Ida insurance the Osborne nil neha. Ida financial partners city aslum be halagalaitada. Ida 19th Assembly C. Ida Jamil Eha. Ida 19th Assembly Bonidi C. Ida Jamans. Okay. Farmer care program, I see it. The National Advisory Council see Farmer care program see it. It's not to what and the teacher to than how now. I see that not the two at that than the online there. What's Mr. Speaker? A nice little lead of farmer care see how there. We presentation will join there. I do who need to charge and then get a two ton cities. It have all the earlier than holiday, Northwest Territories. It health benefits. So now I send a two law and see at the panel too. It 1996. Ida good hot on the two tan hall nail too. Ida farmer care plan seats on Canada. Ida territorial federal health meeting see. Ida do working good mood on see how to done. Ida NWTC to the Advisory Council has a tea. The farmer care see how to election see how to the farmer care plan will lead to data. The federal government see how to the report pizza. Hat equally GNWTC Pan Canadian Pharmaceutical Alliance to the Halalena. Either to brand name generic drug C. Either after Q had a C bigly. Ida city ka had to hal the teacher had to halaleta. See the farmer care plan see how to benistanda. The farmer care no say lotte nune. Federal government see how you lay. Mr. Marcial say. The health benefit plan to la see. The 219 new had they see. The national proposal see had to 2022 2027 see. The regional seat in all TC to the Halalata. The farmer care report to the recommendations are lot of the two federal government to do Gagalana. We had to banana till the government of Canada see. The Tansa see. The national formula had lot. The regional supplementary Haila Dole. The two partners knew he had to less a lot. He does the federal government but last that to Sampala see. The federal government seal CLO. Let's see. The special need seat in LTC had to the National Advisory Council see. Do John medication all at see. Not needed two had say. Proposal see that do John Northwest Church that do Tanapaha. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. April Nila there. The federal government kit on the Gordian law. You kit that they see. A ball near had a quick kit on the Gordian locally. The federal government seat that do you Carolina see. A permit see at Lumbicaroleta, no government see. You know, the type to see no, it's I have. You can't on the Gorshelle. You can't do Hussia that they were nurse neutrally. What they call it, the federal government seek on it, tell it to. Either do the sea, not and he see how to do this and all that. You farm care program, how in it. You but that's about on it, the 19 and easy. Either do don't take all the either do borrow. Either do healthcare system do not say. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Either 90 that shit it's Canada get third highest there. Switzerland to United States to 90. August 90. Either medicine C, review board C. Either to 1990 that do Khantumul Yada, either Sanal Neha, either do guidelines C. You can't only see that do regulatory seat that do Netigalata C. Khantumul Neoto. MLA-TC had a clue. You that do Janeti by Lassie had to done how all I thought. You done it all. You the province done Lassie. Mercy. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Housing Corporation ha. Ita units kotala. Ita istats in telha. Duplex northern hello. Ita alternate sido. Ministers ker. To the constats in telha tola. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Yatana hatti lere. The two chant the two hello let out duplex not a lassie. Remember how say? Yatana heaters hatan vikaljada. Two huta vikalata out non teda. September 1st is not until Hatula. Remember see your Thomas Yellowknife. Opening see 9plex a year. Mercy, Mr. Speaker. Honey Nazo. Sipas, Hintile. A Keta Department in Sita Antede. A Easters in Telha. A Kane Hainu Te. Had to Easters in Telazon. Ibetata had to Utida August October had it. Du Hossin Low. Das Ausne not Daisy. You can zone to the Paraletare. Da Ausne his not Daisy. Da 9 facts and Panut on sea. Da public housing sea. 9 facts sea. Da the anti-units house near Tule. Da public housing sea had to Kenazol near Richard. Da plans you had to see the listen till. Written questions. Returns to written questions. Replies to Commissioner's opening petition. Reports of Special and Standing Committee. Hay River North. Merci, Mr. Speaker. Lessons learned. Special Committee Transition Matter SIHA. The transition matter to Canel Nahalya. He do Tunya. He do John Government Seat on Northwest Territories Gate. He do 18th Legislative Assembly C. How do we get all of that? Terms of reference, how do we get all of that? He 17th Assembly Dalia in Lassie. He mandates in a letter. He 19th Assembly Galatasi. He do consensus government with Galatasi. Your orientation or how to see her. He report on ill. He cabinet to standing committee see her. He budget. He do midterm review. He committee see that do progress again now consensus government see her. He improvement of they see. He special committee see that do recommendation of law. He do log see. He unity. He member see how do we go Kalatao. He priorities how to budget how to assembly gala na see. A consensus government see how to be galatao, a policy be galatao, post-devolution see. A do the transparency be galata see ha. A legislative see standing committee see how to be a committee see. A public hearing how to be gala nile. A do not see the do government hot see. Either do premier cabinet see that do no much see. Either premier than halala now. Either cabinet see that halala now. Either do publicly do galata see. 19th Assembly see. Independent committee see how to galala now. Either recommendations that see her. 37 recommendations. A 19th Assembly SIHA, October 8, 2019, the election SIHA, the Public Accounts Committee, the Standing Committee SIHA, Antitrust, the do budget relatation, do not out the do John, the midterm review later. Either do cabinet see that do galay na see. A caucus, fireside chat, a regular mem. Either do Jonathan halala na see. John special committee Marcia see, Frame Lake, Great Slave, Hay River South, Cam Lake, Nahende. A final. the final report on issue the 19th Legislative Assembly. See, best wishes.
Seconded by the Honourable Member for
Great Slave, the Honourable 35 to Backwards C.
by the Legislative Assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Motions in order, motions not debated.
Motions.
All those in opposed,
Unit.
received and adopted by resolution. Report from Standing Special Committee. Report from Standing Special Committee. Report from Committee on the Review of Bills.
Reports of Committee on Review. Mr. Speaker, Code of Conduct seat on Letter Assembly C, Northwest Territories.
Table and document. Member for Frame Lake.
Frame Lake, August 2019. Document C. Two rules because of Tilo. Two John Sigalata C. The two John C. Sigalata C. John. Mr. Speaker, documents of Capital Election 2021. Government of Northwest Territories response to committee report 19-18 bracket 3. Public account hall. Document 2018 annual report. Fire Marshal, but it's a report. Notes and documents are Seniors Access Government Northwestern Program and Services. Northwest Territories legislation here. Notes and document. Post-secondary education framework 2019-2029. Operating plans Northwest Territories 2019-20 school year, June 30, 2020. Notices of motion. Yellowknife Center, August 23rd, 2019. A motion is law. Honourable Great Slave. A Code of Conduct seat at Legislative Assembly Siha, Northwest Territories. Table document 509-18 bracket 3. Marcy, August 23rd, 2019, see, a motion is here. Great Slave, at the rules of the Delsicha Northwest Territory, June 27, 2015, a news, Kanetun Aljata, a document C. New rules of legislative features on Nakimayak. Motion C. August 23, 2019 had to Aliada. Friday, August 23rd, motion is here. Great Slave, the Legislative Assembly C. Northwest Territory C. May 27, 2015. New version of Yasita Legislative Assembly, John Northwest Territory. 510-18 bracket 3. Merci, Mr. Speaker. August 23rd. A motion. Good slate motion. August 23rd, 2019. October 24th, see it, Panonitira. 2019, gada. The Council, Executive Council Hall. Legislative Assembly.
The Speaker may give notice, and thereupon the House shall meet at this time started in such notice and shall transact its business as it has been duly adjourned to that time. See, Mr. Speaker.
Notices of motion. Member for Yellowknife Center.
Mr. Speaker, I give notice that on Friday, August 23rd, 2019, I will move the following motion. Now therefore I move, seconded by the Honourable Member for Great Slave, that this Legislative Assembly requests the Commissioner of the Northwest Territories to dissolve the 18th Assembly of the Northwest Territories on August 31st, 2019, to permit polling day for a general election to be held on October 1st, 2019, and further, that the Speaker transmit this resolution to the Commissioner. Merci, Mr. Speaker.
Merci. Notices of motion. Notices of motion. Notices of motion for first reading bills. Notices of motion for first reading bills. Motions. Motions. First reading bills. First reading bills. Second reading bills. Second reading bills. Consideration committee of the whole bills and other matters. Bill 45, Committee Report 2932-34-183. Minister Statement 151 and 158, 211, 18.3, Table Document 442, 18.3, and Table Document 51, 18.3. By the authority given to me as Speaker by motion 7-18.3, I hereby authorize the House to sit beyond the daily hour of adjournment to consider business before the House with Member Satu in the chair.
Committee to order. What is the wish of the committee? Mr. Testart.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, committee would like to consider Committee Report 34-18-3, Standing Committee on Social Development Report on the Review of Bill 45 Corrections Act, Bill 45 Corrections Act, Committee Report 29-18-3, Standing Committee on Economic Development and Environment Report on the perceptions held by northern businesses towards the government of the Northwest Territories procurement processes, and Committee Report 32-18-3, Standing Committee on Economic Development, Committee Report on the process used for devolution of legislative initiatives. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Testart. Committee, at this point, we will call a short break. Does committee agree? Thank you, committee. We will take a break and resume later at the call of the chair. Merci.